And I am Dudley.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
To this show that we do.
Yes, it is the only show that we do.
It is the only show we do.
Yes, that is correct.
We
Welcome,
don't
Dudley.
do no other show.
No, not yet. Not currently.
Not currently.
No.
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 If ever.
No. No.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You doing all right?
Yeah.
Doing good?
Mm-hmm.
You having a good week?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have a good weekend?
What was that?
That was me.
No.
hitting my microphone.
All of a sudden, I heard noise and it was
Wobble,
falling.
wobble. That was my,
Yeah. It's been an okay week. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to get through next week.
Yeah, we go on holiday.
On holiday.
Yeah.
We have a
From our employment.
3-week holiday.
Yeah.
For the Christmas and the New Year's
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
And all that jazz.
All that stuff.
Yeah.
We get 3 weeks off.
Yeah, I'll be out of town visiting the girlfriend's
Yeah.
family.
In the where?
In the frozen north.
In the frozen north.
In the frozen north.
Beyond the wall.
Beyond the wall. Yes, we're gonna travel up. You know, we'll stop off in
You've lost it. You were
no.
like, I'm gonna make it.
Winterfell. And then we might detour through Moldtown. You know, check out the wares. And then head north, and we'll.
Are
see
you
the flag.
saying you're gonna stop by and get a hooker? That's what Motown is known for.
Yeah. That was.
Besides being in the ground.
Yeah. We'll travel north of the wall, and I will hopefully not freeze to death. We'll see.
Yeah. You being the warmer climate.
Yes.
You a sweet summer child.
I'm a sweet summer child. I've known no winters.
Yeah, no true winters.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, it was the weekend was not bad.
It was good.
I had
feel
a
like
little
I've
bit of a
been
relaxing
perpetual
week.
brunch.
Yeah, you've been drinking a lot this week.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's talk about it, Daniel. Why are you drinking so much?
They keep making mimosas.
Who is your dealer?
Sometimes
And let's dispose and cut contact.
we were invited by a friend, Eden and I, to have brunch, and there was quite a spread of foods that were all tasty and seemed like an endless supply of mimosas, pineapple mimosas.
Yeah, which I enjoyed.
Which I really enjoy. I like regular mimosas, but the orange
Regular
juice,
ones is orange juice, right?
yeah, the regular one's orange juice, and sometimes the orange juice gives me indigestion. So
Yeah.
the pineapple, not so much.
I just have both. A pineapple orange.
Yeah, I've
mimosa.
had them with both.
And
It's very
then
tasty.
you throw some what is it? There's a you go rum and some orange juice and some pineapple juice, and then you have a painkiller.
Well, it's not orange juice. Is it just pineapple?
No, it's got orange juice.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
I think
maybe it's
I'm sure there are some that do.
Maybe it's another, but it's pineapple juice. There's 2 juices.
I don't think so.
I think it is.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Okay, well you tell your brunch problems, and
But yeah,
I will look up
the
ingredients.
and so I drank several yesterday. I guess Saturday. I drank several. I don't know, at least 4 mimosas. They were wonderful. So I had a good day.
Yeah.
And then today I had brunch. With you, as you came over and had mimosas.
Yes,
as well.
I
And
did.
then today you went with us and we had brunch. And
Here it is. Okay, here it is.
had a couple of Bloody Marys, which I absolutely love. And yeah,
What? Yeah. Today you had some
today
Bloody
I had
Mary.
some
I
Bloody
had
Mary.
coffee.
you had coffee. You had a drink of my Bloody Mary.
I had a sip.
Yeah,
But that's
It's
not
wonderful.
having one.
yeah, I had 2.
That's just tasting
I had
and go,
2.
that's nice.
I had 2. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. I said you did that, and I just said I'm gonna keep doing that.
Okay, so a painkiller
Yeah.
is rum,
Yeah.
pineapple juice,
Yeah.
cream of coconut,
Yes.
orange juice.
No.
Yes.
Okay. Whatever.
And nutmeg.
Yeah. the nutmeg is important. You got to
Yeah.
for that nutmeg.
So I was right. It has orange juice.
All right, I did not recall that.
And the third thing I was thinking of was coconut.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was three things that I like.
Uh-huh.
I like coconut. I like pineapple juice. I like orange juice.
I'm not big on
and
coconut,
I like
but
rum.
I do like painkillers.
It's all the things that go together. It's
Yeah.
it's four ingredients I enjoy.
Yeah.
And nutmeg is acceptable.
Yes.
Okay.
Um.
Anyway.
But yeah,
You've had a lot of brunch.
I've had a lot of brunch, and I love brunch. That's just it. I might be a basic bitch.
Yeah, we knew you were.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I love 'em. As long as you keep giving me Bloody Marys, I need to be happy. Apparently, Bloody Marys are just pure happiness for me.
You get that
Is
from
what
our
it
mother.
Is to be an alcoholic?
Our mother
Our mother loves Bloody
likes
Mary.
a Bloody
But she
Mary.
doesn't like them too spicy because she can't handle the spiciness. But so she likes
don't
a
want a
mild
spicy
Bloody
Mary.
Mary. I want them spicy. I was sitting there like stewing.
The one you had today was pretty good.
It was wonderful, and my sinuses was like stewed and spicy.
Stewed?
And like.
What
and
is
I was
stew
like,
doing
oh,
in your
It
sinuses?
was warm, and I felt wonderful. I was pure spicy bliss.
And you were drunk.
And I wasn't drunk. I was a little tipsy. That's it.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about your hair?
You can.
You talked to me about what I did to mine, and it seems that you liked it and said I want to do something like that.
I didn't do
too.
the same thing.
So you copied me again.
No, I didn't. I didn't do
Dudley,
the same
I know
thing.
we're twins.
Not the same
but
thing.
you need to be your own person.
It's not the same thing.
I mean, it pretty much is.
It's
You
not-
dyed
there's
your hair
nothing
was
the
one
same.
color, and then you dyed it another.
Well, that's a fair assessment, but
That's exactly what it
the
is.
color is not the
I
same.
did it a week ago.
The color
Now
is
you
not the
want-
same as yours.
That's
The
so-
styling is not the same as yours.
I
None of it's the same.
mean,
Like where the color is not the same.
I have some of the color in the same area.
Yeah, but yours covers a broader area. Mine
Yeah.
does not.
Yeah, you
I
just
have
didn't
a-
commit.
I know. I wanted my wife to keep loving me.
I see.
Speaking of which, I have to talk about this real quick. Last week.
Oh no. What did I say last?
No. This is something I forgot to bring up. We were talking about Christmas. We were talking about terrible parents promising PlayStations 5 for their
From
kids.
Santa.
From Santa or console, whatever.
Yeah.
And she told me afterwards, she overheard us talking about it. And she said, no parent does that.
Okay.
No parent.
I don't really believe parents.
No
do that.
parent tells their children that their Santa is bringing them a PlayStation 5.
I don't think so.
Because they want all the glory.
Oh.
Like, I'm the best parent in the world. I got you a PlayStation 5. Santa didn't do shit.
He got you some socks.
Santa brought you,
Some wooden toys.
Yeah, some basic
tinker
toys.
toys.
I got you the real deal. I fought someone
I worked
for this.
hard. I paid for this.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
punched the guy for it.
Yeah, and that's the right mentality. I think.
Okay.
I think if you were a parent, you should go for the glory and say you got them that present.
Yeah, you got to get them creds.
And then Santa got them whatever bullshit else you want to
Because
give
let's
them.
face it, children's love can be bought.
Yes, quite easily.
Right? Yeah.
The other thing about Christmas, people keep asking me, like, what does Rad want for Christmas?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. She's 19 months old. She doesn't talk. I don't know what she wants.
Well, if you ask her, all she says is. Your baby is a tiny Popeyes.
Yeah. I think she does like spinach.
She gonna get. That's where all that arm
She's
strength
strong.
is. She like grabs
She's
your
a
little
monkey.
fingers, and she'll just pull herself up
Yeah,
on things.
she's a
I
monkey.
can see the development in her shoulders.
She's strong.
She's like.
She can pull herself up on
She
anything.
punched me in the mouth. I fell down.
She can be mean. Yeah. No one knows what their 19-year-old wants.
No.
Or 19-month-old wants.
And honestly, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't, honestly, and I tell everybody, it doesn't really matter. It was like, get her anything. If it's pretty, got flashy color, or anything, she'll probably play with it.
At least for a short minute.
If it's
bit of
musical, definitely. If it looks like an animal, she'll cuddle it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got nothing for you.
Yeah.
And I got a whole mountain of toys she sometimes plays with. so I can't tell you what she likes. She plays it all, kind of.
Yeah.
So
and then with things she shouldn't.
Just buy what you think she wants, and she'll probably be okay with it.
Yeah, exactly.
And at the very least, she might enjoy the box it came in. But anyway.
At the very least.
I have no advice for you.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, so, yeah, I covered what Jess wanted me to make sure I put on there.
Yeah.
That, parents want the glory.
Yeah. Oh, well, you want to talk about some games?
Yeah, let's talk about some games.
I started playing Doom again.
Doom?
Yes.
Original Doom?
Well, not original Doom.
Like classic Doom?
Whatever, 2016.
It's a little late, you know.
No, not
like,
classic.
That's been out for 30 years.
I have played that, but I'm talking about the first Bethesda's Doom.
Bethesda Doom.
2016, I think. Doom 2016.
Sounds right.
Somewhere in that era.
Yeah.
So I've been playing it again.
The reboot.
Yeah. And it's the game is fun. It's fun to play. Mm-hmm. It's also really gory and graphic.
Yeah.
But it's also just like kind of leans into the ridiculousness of the whole situation where you're just like needlessly aggressive. And
it really like just hones in on what Doom is and does it fairly well.
It does. So I've been enjoying that. And I kind of part of it was because Doom Eternal is on Xbox
Game
Pass for PC, and so I was like, oh, I wouldn't mind playing that. Well, I should finish the first one, so I've been trying to push through to play it.
Yeah.
But that's been fun.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of just
that's good
jumping around and like fighting ridiculous fights.
And,
Yeah.
I still playing Mobius Front.
Yeah, I didn't play any this week.
I mentioned last week I was stuck.
Yeah.
I'm not stuck anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got past.
You're not stuck on where you were.
I'm not stuck where I was. I was able to get through that mission mostly because I was just going about it. Because it's like a kind of trains you to be like, you want to make careful moves, and you gotta pick these units, and I was making progress on that. But on this particular mission, it is more like I was like, oh, if I would just like put a little more gunpowder instead of trying to do some of the smaller things, it actually works.
Yeah.
So I was able to get through it finally, and it wasn't the last mission. I thought it was.
Yeah.
But there's another one after that, and I think it's the last mission.
But it's probably not.
It's probably not. I assume there's probably I wouldn't be surprised there's some like epilogue something. But I don't. As of right now, I think I'm on the last mission.
Okay.
And it's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't even got through finished chapter 2 yet. I've been off of it. It's been.
Oh no! I'm 2 missions past where I was.
Yeah.
Because I had that mission, and then the next one was pretty tough, and then it was a real tough one, and then I've gone to the one after that, I think.
So you have since found 2 missions that you thought were the last one, but now you think this one's the last one.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I haven't played in a day or so, and I'm my brain is fried on it, but it's good. I've managed to get through it on standard. Yeah. And I'm enjoying it, and maybe I'll finish it this week.
That'd be cool. I'll get back to it at some point once I have more time.
Yeah.
It's just
never gonna happen.
It's been one of those weeks.
One of those weeks.
Yeah. I bought a house.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Closed on a house. I own a house.
That's. Yeah. You haven't moved into it.
No, not yet. We're going to, but I own a house now.
You're a landlord right now.
I got through the process of buying the house, and now I own the house, and and so now I own a house, and that was fun.
Yeah.
And I'm being sarcastic. It was a bunch of work, and we had to.
There's a lot of steps.
Well, we thought we were going to wire transfer the money for the closing cost, and there was a limit that we couldn't get past, so we had to drive to the nearest bank, which there was not a local one. So I drove for 3 hours on Friday to get a check to buy a house.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
you got the house.
Yeah,
you own the house.
I own the house.
Yeah, you're progressing with some form of life.
I'm pretending
normalcy.
to be an adult. Now this kind of goes into something.
Yeah.
I want to talk about. Eden and I, who I purchased the house with me.
Yeah.
We bought the house together.
Yes.
She loves games, but doesn't play them much because they eat up a lot of her time. Which is fair.
Yeah. Some people have trouble with that.
Yeah, and I get it. But she loves The Sims.
Yeah.
And she had played The Sims 4. And the last time she had played it was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And she had a few hours in it. Well, she was kind of itching to play it again. And we went through a bunch of trouble of trying to install it on her MacBook.
Yeah.
But her not having enough hard drive space because of updates, and it's a stupid laptop with not enough hard drive space.
Yeah.
She wasn't able to install it. So I finally was just like, well, why don't I just install it on my laptop or my computer, and you can play it there.
Yeah.
So we did that. And it's been interesting. So she made us, as you do.
Yeah. You got to make yourself.
In the game.
You got to imagine, see what you see yourself in the simulation.
She created a version of me. And then she created a version of herself.
Yeah.
And I helped.
Yeah.
And then she made a version of her cat. Which was interesting. And then I got in there with her when I was playing with her, and I laid out the house like our house.
The house you just recently purchased.
Yeah, we just bought. I laid out the floor plan and furnished it like we're gonna do it and put our stuff in it, and which was kind of fun and weird.
Well, it's not a bad way to go.
Yeah,
because
we kind of plan where we want to put things.
Yeah,
it's not exactly accurate because we didn't put closets in it because it doesn't make sense to put closets in sim houses. They're not using them.
Yeah,
or the laundry room or weird things. So it's not exactly accurate.
Yeah,
but it's pretty close. You saw it. It looks pretty good.
It looks good,
especially on the outside. The outside looks spot on.
Spot on. And I was pretty impressed because y'all's house has a steep grade that goes down.
Yeah, it's on the side of a hill.
Yeah, and it's got a kind of on stilts. Yeah. And y'all achieved the look of that. And even had the gradation going
and then
down.
At the back it's just a balcony that looks off into the woods.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's perfect.
Yeah,
it looks
really
exactly
nice.
like that. And I'm like, I'm really proud of it. So she's been today playing us.
Yeah, living that fantasy.
It's been a little confusing because she keeps telling me stuff or asking me things like, should we do this? Like, for example, should we get married? And I said, are you talking about
Are you talking about real life or?
Are you talking about the real life or in the game? She's all in the game. I mean, we talk about it in real life too.
Should we get married? In the game, yes, that's a good trial basis.
It's been interesting.
Yes.
So, day one, we got the house built, right?
This is in the sim.
In the
for
sim.
clarification.
This is in the Sims 4. Day one. Built out. First thing she does, get out of bed. Her character, her version, Digital Eden, let's call her that. Got out of bed, quit her job so that she could get a pet.
You had to quit your job to get a pet?
She just wanted that. It was telling her she needed to go to work. She got dressed for her work outfit, and she was like, "Oh God, you're not going to work in that." And then said, "Wait, I want to get a cat," and then quit her job right there. While my guy went to work. Digital Eden went.
I think she's projecting here a little bit.
Dan got dressed and went to work. She quit her job and went and got a cat. Got that, and then proceeded to play with the cat.
Yeah.
So apparently, that's all she wants. That's all Digital Eden wants to do.
When y'all do eventually move into your house, day one, she's going to quit her job.
Well, I hope not, because we got to pay for the house.
And then,
unlike The Sims,
get her cat.
Have to keep paying for that. She has the cat already.
Well, then she's already a step ahead.
Yeah, she digitally recreated her actual cat.
Yeah.
And which is kind of silly, because you think about she's enjoying playing a game where she's mostly just playing with a digital version of herself, playing with a digital version of her cat, when she could just go home and play with her cat.
Yeah.
But that aside, so that's what she was doing with her character. And then I have a bone to pick. Digital Dan has this sweet augmented reality game system. And Digital Dan hadn't played it because Digital Dan had to go to work. And she played it.
Oh, so Digital Dan is now mad at Digital Eden for playing his VR system that he hasn't played yet.
Yeah, so she has more skill points in that now because she's played it more.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another thing. Apparently, you can be evil or good in The Sims.
Oh, really?
I'm evil, and she is good.
Oh, so
and apparently that causes like weird little relationship things where they were like, sometimes we don't want to be in the same room as each other because of uncomfortableness. But anyway, so after all that, she quit her job. We went on a date.
That sounds like an evil thing, though.
Yeah.
Like, we have a mortgage. I quit my job.
We went to the park
to
go on our first date because we start as a family, a household, but we're not married or dating yet, so we had to build.
It's
the
a
relationship.
loose family.
She was, getting the relationship going so that we were together in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to the park. Now, are there a number of things?
I saw y'all at this point,
Yeah.
but y'all spent the entire time in the bathroom.
We get to the park and we both had to go to the bathroom, so we went into the public restroom, used the toilets, and then came out, washed our hands, and then just stood in the bathroom and had our date. And
Which
then
is
in like the
normal.
5 minutes of doing this, went from just met to just starting our first date to officially boyfriend girlfriend. And starting our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So we left that bathroom partners.
You went into the bathroom friends, came out of the bathroom partners.
Yes.
And it makes you wonder what happened in that bathroom.
Well, we saw. They just flirted a lot and talked in gibberish. There was some kissing. Which seems unsanitary.
Yes. Definitely it is. It's not a seam. It is. It is not sanitary.
Yeah. So then we go back to the house. She's quit her job. Got the cat. I didn't get up. Apparently, I can't get enough sleep because my guy keeps sleeping and taking naps on the couch.
That sounds accurate.
That's not me at all.
I'm not getting enough sleep.
Well,
probably accurate.
She has the expansion that adds magic and stuff, like the fantasy stuff, and like the Hogwarts kind of thing. And apparently, my guy's into magic. Which is funny because I do some magic. But she decided Digital Dan needed to quit his job and do nothing but sleep and work on his magic. So I'm working on becoming a great magician. And I've cast some spell to travel to some magic realm where I practice magic with other magic people.
So you cast a spell to go to Hogwarts.
It's like adult
Hogwarts.
There's a bar in the basement. So
Yeah.
It's
adult.
It's
There's probably a bar in the real Hogwarts too.
Maybe.
If it were real.
Yeah.
And people weren't living in a stupid fantasy.
Yeah. So apparently she.
You heard me, Harry Potter fan. You heard me.
She spends all day playing with the cat. No job. I spend all day practicing magic. Again. No job. So I think we're gonna starve.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, how are you making money in this game?
There's a cheat.
Yeah.
That gives you money.
What is the cheat for? Is it
There's
the same?
There's 2 of them.
There used to be.
Ka-ching
Okay, that's
gives you
different.
$1,000, I believe.
And
Motherload gives you $50,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not the one that used to be.
I don't remember.
I remember the old Sims used to have the cheat code, and you would punch it in, and they were the same one for a while.
Yeah.
Like, I even, once played one of the newer ones and put in the same cheat code, and it worked.
I think Ka-ching was always one, but
I don't remember Ka-ching.
Rosebud.
That
is
it.
That is it.
Yeah. That was Eden.
Yeah.
That was Eden.
Yeah.
She was
I think
letting
she's
us
in
know.
there. We're still playing with the cat, digital cat.
Typing in Rosebud.
Typing in Rosebud. Still playing with digital cat. Still teaching me letting me learn magic.
Yeah. Y'all are probably having a kid right by this point.
Well, here's the deal. We were just dating, and within an hour of being home, we were she was pushing on the flirtiness and and then she
and then the pixelation showed up.
Well, yes, actually, but not. We did some woohoos.
Woohoo,
as it's called. But then she, after the woohoo, I think it was after the woohoo, post woohoo, she proposed to Digital Eden proposed to Digital Dan.
Okay, that sounds
Digital
accurate.
Dan says,
That's probably what's gonna happen. You're gonna go to the park, and she's gonna take you into the bathroom and propose to you.
Well, this was just in the bedroom, and then she went to. She was like, "Oh, we can plan the wedding." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. We can do either elope or do a wedding ceremony." I was okay. Let's do the wedding ceremony. And it was like $1,000, and it was like, "Oh, invite guests." Well, we haven't met anyone else.
So there's no one?
Well, I met like one of the head of the families of the weird magic people, and that's it. I couldn't even invite him because I didn't know him that well. But we had no one in the invite group, so we couldn't, and it was required to have at least 2 guests.
So you couldn't get married?
So we couldn't get married.
So did you have to elope?
No, we eloped. So we just performed the ceremony in my office. Because I got out of Blip Blocker or whatever it was called, the virtual reality game, which I'm playing in my underwear.
Yeah.
And she comes out of the kitchen naked because you can just tell them to get naked.
So pixely?
She's just a block of pixels.
Yeah.
She walks in and we run through this whole thing and then we're married. Naked in my office.
Sounds like the dream.
It does. It sounds
VR and naked women. And marriage.
Yeah.
There you go.
I did tell her I was a little disappointed. It felt like we should both be naked if we were doing it this way. But I was standing in my underwear.
Why were you in your underwear playing VR?
Because apparently, every time I walk in there and check out what's going on with our digital lives, we're both in our underwear, and I'm like, "What's the deal? We're always just naked." And she was like, "Oh, we just woke up. You always come in when we just woke up." I'm like, "Okay."
No, she's always. That's not true.
I think she keeps us.
I think he just keeps y'all running around in the underwear all the time.
Oh, look at our naked selves. Ooh, look at them being kissy. Like playing dolls, and she stripped them.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. So that's been amusing.
You should just check every so often and see how often you actually have clothes, and I guarantee you it's probably not very.
Yeah.
And then also, if you don't go to work, they don't have to change. So yeah.
Apparently, I'm getting a live update. Apparently, Digital Eden just peed like a champion.
Is that the game's term or her term?
I believe that she used quotes, so I assume it's the game's term.
I
don't know what that means.
No one does.
But I assume it's a victory.
I would hope so.
I'm sure there was a medal involved. Hold on, I'm getting more. She was so inspired by her peeing. How strange.
Wait, Eden was inspired by her peeing?
The Digital Eden was inspired.
Oh, okay. This is confusing.
Yeah, it gets real confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch.
Watch your digital life that you have no control over
our digital
whatsoever.
Lives. Exactly. We also played some other things.
Yes, we this week Red Dead Online became available on PC.
It did. For
$5, and it was so cheap we had to grab it. And so now you got it, I got it, Rob got it, Ham got it, all the mayhem.
Yeah.
And we yesterday or Saturday, we
stayed up too late
and played. We got our posse together.
Yes, we did.
Which we have a tentative name for.
We have a tentative name. I think it's a good one.
I think it's a solid.
It's a solid.
I'm hoping no one has it.
Yes, it's so.
I almost don't want to say
so
it on
good.
here because I'm afraid someone's gonna steal it.
Yeah, it's possible. It's so good we might need a bucket and a mop.
Yes. I don't think we should say it yet.
I think we should.
Well, the problem is, as soon as someone else on the street listens to it, because we haven't locked it in yet.
Well, here's what we do. We'll say it, and then I'll go lock it in before...
it goes out?
Before this show goes out.
But do you have enough money?
I do. I don't want to spend all of it, but I guess it's a worthy cause.
Yeah, is it okay? If you're gonna go purchase it, it's probably already taken.
It's probably already taken.
There's a good chance it's already taken.
It's good. And it's probably already taken.
It's got to be taken. The name of our posse.
What we've been calling our
posse.
Colloquially, our posse is the wet ass posse.
The wet ass posse,
Yes.
a.k.a. WAP.
Yeah. And it has been a source of great enjoyment. Ham's wife heard about this, and then her response was, "Y'all are the whitest people we know."
Yes.
I know.
Yes, we are.
Which is correct.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like knocking things over.
Yeah, stop it.
Yeah, we are the whitest.
We are, yeah.
You know the whitest kids you know?
Yeah, we're whiter than them.
We're kind of whiter than them. We're definitely more southern, so that's not necessarily a good thing. Yeah. But yeah.
I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty happy with it.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a great pun, and I get a lot of enjoyment out of that.
A good pun.
I haven't even told Jess about that. I need to tell her about that.
You didn't tell her?
I forgot.
I went home, and the first thing I told
Jess was out of town, so
right.
she's only been back for a little while, and I haven't had a chance to talk about playing Red Dead Online with her.
Yeah.
Been dealing with a 1-year-old more.
Yeah. So we couldn't keep our characters from the previous Red Dead Online on.
Yeah, I assumed that. I didn't even.
There was no as far as I know, and Ham said he went out before us, and he said he wasn't able to transfer.
Yeah.
So I made a new one.
Mm-hmm. I made one too.
Yeah. Your guy looks like the Dos Equis guy, the most interesting man.
Yeah.
With
a mullet.
Yeah. He's kind of strange.
He's got long white. Looking. He's an old man. Yeah. He's in his 60s. He's got a big white beard, a long white hair. But other than that, he's kind of just like an old. He's just an old guy. Mm-hmm. And I like to think he's seen some things, and he'll straight up murder people.
And then Rob and Ham
are the Earps.
They look the same.
They look
exactly the same.
The only thing really different is their expression.
Yeah, but they basically are like brunette men with mustaches.
With a mustache. They're very similar.
I have been collectively calling them Wyatt Earp and Earp Wyatt.
Yeah.
Because they're basically the same person.
Yeah. They're very, very similar. Mm-hmm. Like, they could be brothers easily. Yeah. And some kind of, the only distinction between them is that Ham has like a big hat,
like a huge brim,
always
so
covering his eyes. You can't even see his face.
Yeah.
Which I kind of think, I think they are the same person. Ham is he's just using the hat to hide who he really is.
Well, I joked because Robert's version of Wyatt Earp has a scar on his face that he was him from the future. There's some time travel sci-fi thing going on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And my guy is interesting looking.
Your guy is really hard to look at. Let's just put it that way. He's got a big beard. He's balding.
Yeah, he's balding
and has long hair at the same time.
He has long, straggly hair.
He's obviously a very, very, very much an alcoholic.
Oh yeah,
his face is so red.
He is an alcoholic who has passed out in the sun multiple times,
at least,
and has probably really bad skin cancer.
I guarantee he does.
Yeah,
he looks awful,
and he's got some scars,
and he's kind of chunky.
Is he chunky?
A little bit.
I thought I made him kind of skinny.
I don't know.
He's
chunkier than I made my guy real skinny.
His nose is bulbous.
Yeah, maybe that's all I see, and I just think how horrifying it is.
It's pretty
and it's funny because you're always the leader.
Exactly.
Of our wet
I'm the leader of the wet ass posse.
Yeah. And so you're always front and center in all the cutscenes. And I'm like, you're the ugliest one in this group, and why do we have you up front?
Yeah, and y'all get to stare at my mug the whole time.
Oh.
His name's W.
God.
And he doesn't put up with shit. He's also really old.
Yeah. They were Ham and Robert were trying to say like, oh, I think Dudley's character is Dan's character's uncle or something. I was like, they're both like in their they're both 60. I said it. We both had our age at 60.
Yeah.
And I was like, that doesn't work.
It doesn't make sense. But yeah, I am definitely the leader by other qualities, not charisma.
I don't even think you're a leader of quality. But that all aside, It's been pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's a little
Mostly
buggy.
because lassoing each other is
yeah, we started doing that at the end.
Yeah.
Before
we did through the whole thing.
Yeah, but we really got into it when at the end.
Yeah.
Before we all logged out.
Because apparently if you're in a posse together, it doesn't matter how long you drag someone. It doesn't hurt them.
Well, yeah, because if you have the friendly fire off,
yeah,
you don't hurt each other.
Yeah.
And then you rope them. If the person never tries to get out, you can just drag them around.
Yeah.
So Ham was just dragging me down the railroad track.
He lasso you, start dragging you around. I'd lasso him and drag him around. Then someone would lasso me. It's like a lasso circle. A circle lasso.
Yeah.
You just lasso and jerk them in a nice circle jerk.
Right. You feel good about that?
Yes, I feel okay about it.
About that circle logic there.
Yeah, some circular logic going on there.
We get some missions.
I think there's a conflict of morality in our.
Yes, there is definitely a conflict.
In the wet ass posse. Because we get to the point where you have to choose whether
make a moral decision.
Yeah, whether to be honorable or dishonorable.
And
the vote always seems to be split. Ham and Brom vote to do the honorable good thing, and you and I tend to always vote to do the bad thing.
Yeah.
And I think logic's on our side. We usually go into these missions and we murder 100 people.
Yeah.
And then it asks us to make moral choices. I mean, come on. And
we are just honest with ourselves.
Yeah. And so it keeps coming down a split, and then I guess maybe because I'm the leader.
Yeah, I think so.
It defaults to it breaks toward dishonorable. So we have done terrible things.
Yes.
Like but they have been mostly willing participants. I mean, kind of. I know the one mission where we were getting a guy's wife back, which turned out she had run away.
She had eloped with another man.
And we shot that man.
Yeah.
And maybe that wasn't necessarily the right thing to do.
And then hogtied her and took her back to the first guy.
And I brought his body too.
Completely in protest. Not the body. The woman was in protest the whole time.
And then I brought the dead body along because I thought it was important. And it wasn't a requirement for the mission. And you didn't have to do that. It felt like the right thing to do. And then while Rob was walking away, he was like, I'm not going to participate in this while we shoot this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, we straight up shot him.
Did all of us shoot him or just you and me?
I think just you and me.
Oh. It seemed in my memory that Ham, at least one of them helped, but maybe they didn't.
Maybe they didn't. I don't know. I was focused on shooting the guy.
I was focused on just trying to get the guy first before you did.
Yeah, I think I got him.
I don't know who got him.
I think I got him.
I think you might have.
I went...
Is that what it was like?
I'm a cowboy.
I'm a cowboy. Oh, yeah, this is another thing. My character, while balding, and this being the Wild West, so he has plenty of things, accessories, if you will.
To hide the balding.
To hide the baldness. Opts not to.
Yeah, and that just makes it worse.
Which amuses me to no end.
Yeah.
To play a character in a Western
that
who doesn't wear a hat.
My hat is not great right now because I couldn't afford a decent hat yet. And so I have this kind of hat that I found acceptable for the price that I could afford. But I finally got some nice clothes. Yeah. Or nicer clothes. But it's fun. It's a fun little game. Yeah. It's kind of buggy.
It's a little buggy.
Weird shit sometimes.
Weird things sometimes.
Like,
sometimes I'm the only one in the mission cinematic while you are all just standing around.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't pull everyone into the cinematic.
Yeah, like even though in the cinematic most of y'all are there, but y'all aren't actually there watching.
Yeah. And like I didn't know what was going on at one point. I leaned over and looked in your room at the computer, and I was like, "Oh, Dan is in the cinematics," and you're like, "You aren't with me?" And you're like, "No."
I see y'all. Well, Robert wasn't there. I thought three of us.
Yeah.
And then Robert
it was weird. It was weird.
It's a little buggy.
A little buggy.
Still a lot of fun.
It's still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
People aren't just straight up murdering each other as much as they did. I think when they first came out.
Even it wasn't as bad as like GTA.
Yeah.
Like even when I played it, it happened every once in a while, but for the most part, I didn't have too many.
Well, the wet ass posse is pretty big. There's 4 of us.
Yes.
And so we roam together, and so that usually keeps people from fucking with us.
Yeah. It seemed like there was somebody. I was running late, getting to town. And the three of y'all.
You were having a problem with
tired.
And you were overriding her, maybe because you're fat.
I don't know what
ass
happened,
and you're
but like
carrying too much alcohol or something.
Maybe.
And you
for some
wore
reason
your
my horse
out.
got knackered right off, and then I couldn't. I was like, it was taking me forever to get to the Blackwater.
Yeah.
And y'all were already there, and it seemed like another player was kind of starting to mess with y'all, but then it was like, oh,
yeah,
wait,
he tried to mess with it at one point, and I shot at him. I shot him,
he was
and he ran
messing
away.
with Ham's horse, I think.
Yeah, he tried to take Ham's horse or something, and then I pulled my gun and shot him a bunch of times. He took off.
Yeah.
So I took care of it.
Yeah. Well, good man. To protect another man's horse.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fun.
It's a lot of fun. I hope we do it some more.
Yeah, it's a good game. Little Buggy does weird stuff sometimes. Like we had a weird problem where Ham tried to do a bounty for us, and it didn't ever load. Like it just nothing happened. It wouldn't let us do anything. We couldn't leave the posse. We couldn't do anything.
Weird.
And so it was like, okay, I guess. And so we had to start another session just to be able to get it to work. It was just weird stuff like that happened. But other than that, it's just Red Dead Redemption.
I know we did one mission and we finished it.
And then we started.
And it started back and over again. Like we did it again. We got paid twice.
Yeah.
Which was kind of weird, but
that was strange. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know what happened. It just suddenly it loaded again. And
like y'all did just good. Do it again. Another. Yeah. But it was fun. It was good. You played something else, and I don't think it's on your list.
What did I play?
You played. You were playing some Panoptic with Eden.
Oh yeah, I played a little bit of Panoptic with Eden. We only played a little bit, not much. She was rusty, and I kept finding her.
Yeah. A rusty find.
Yeah. But it's a cool game.
Yeah. Okay. Any other games you want to talk about?
No.
Okay. Well, guess we'll hop on to the news.
Do you want to discuss that that Jess has purchased something for you and it is bothering you that you don't know what it is?
It's not bothering me.
It seems to be bothering you.
It's not bothering me. I have no idea what she bought me.
I know.
So here's the let me back up. Let's back up for a second. Me and Jess had a discussion.
Yes.
And the discussion went, we're not going to buy anything for Christmas for each other. Because we're looking for a house and all this stuff. So we're like, we're not going to do Christmas presents for each other. We'll get stuff for all the other people. But for each other, we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Hop forward to Black Friday.
Yeah.
I find out she bought me something.
Yep.
And a couple of things, apparently. Yeah. And I have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
I've ascertained a little bit about how much she spent.
Oh yeah. What have you sleuthed out?
It's a fair amount of money.
Oh yeah.
That's what I've been told.
What is that?
Well, because I was asked, I was like, well, you got me something. I got to get you something. What range of money should I spend on the buy to make this, a good relationship here? And
a fair and balanced
relationship. And then she's like, and she wouldn't really tell me. And we have a joint bank account. Yeah. So I was like, I'll just look it up. And she like, and I was like, I don't see any big purchases. And I realized she used her credit card.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that way.
And I was like, so I don't have access to that. And I don't know how much she spent. And I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. So I have no clue.
So this bothers you?
I know she implied it was a few hundred.
Okay.
That's all she's told.
A few.
Like she said, she may have said 2, but her phrasing was vague.
It was a vague phrasing.
And
this bothers you?
Huh?
Are you bothered that you have no idea what it is?
No, not really.
What do you think it is?
I have no clue.
No clue.
Because here's the other thing. Like, if she had ordered it, I could speculate a lot. Because I'd be like, I wrote a bunch of things I've talked about, and I would mention, and I'm like, oh, I'd like this. I wouldn't mind this, You know, and I showed her like expensive stuff, and like, this is cool.
Yeah.
I could see her doing it, but she got it locally.
Yeah.
So I have no clue what it would be as she just went into a shop somewhere here and bought it. Because
what's great is I know what it is.
you know what it is.
Yeah.
Because I know where it is.
Yeah.
It's in our closet. Not our closet. It's in the spare bedroom, which is Rad's room, closet. Because I've been forbidden to going in there. Other than that, I have no idea what it is. So
I'm enjoying this. I like knowing things that you don't know.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Jess is like, you know her. She's not the.
She's ready to give it to you.
She's ready to give it to me now.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, we don't have to wait. I could just give it to you. I was like, nah, we're good. We'll wait. Christmas is 2 weeks away.
Yeah. Yeah, but
it's too early.
you might want it now.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll see where I'm at in a week.
Once I go
on the holiday, maybe we'll renegotiate. But now I got to get her something. I don't know.
Have you got her something?
No, I haven't.
That's why you're delaying.
No, I got to get her something.
You can't open the gift if you haven't got her anything.
Even though, I kind of partially gotten her stuff.
Oh, okay.
And by partially gotten her stuff, I said, she's like, can I buy this and be part of my Christmas? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, go do it.
So,
Make it
not real.
Not real.
So I don't know. I don't have a clue what I'm getting. Yeah. So we'll see.
As far as I know, Eden and I are not exchanging gifts, but
you also just bought a house together. So.
We just bought a house. That's our Christmas gift to each other.
That's the house. That's pretty solid.
It's a good gift. I think. And then traveling's gonna cost money.
Yeah.
Because we have to go see our family. So
Yeah. Have to.
It's gonna be good.
I didn't say it was gonna be bad. I was just saying, do you have to?
I mean,
we have to go see our family. Have to? That's a bold statement.
Her grandparents are getting up there in age, so yeah, I think
that's fair enough. Okay.
I think it's important.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to it. I might not survive.
You might freeze.
I might freeze.
You get that frostbite.
They have to ship me back in a block of ice.
You'll get that frostbite.
They'll bring me down with the ice.
You'll lose a few toes, but you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just choose your toes wisely.
I don't think you get to choose on that.
I think you do.
I don't think so.
I was like, all right, you've gotten a frostbite. Pick a toe. I would recommend a pinky.
Yeah.
They don't do much.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not as important. Not as essential.
And then it'll be good. Maybe you could lose a middle toe.
Yeah.
But not all of them.
Yeah. Well, that's
anyway,
all the games I played.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's move on to news. Let's see. I'm gonna skip to the part that I want to talk about. Oscar Isaac.
Yes.
An actor.
Yes, he is.
Known for Poe Dameron in Star Wars. Yes. Also, Apocalypse and
no one cares about
X-Men.
We don't talk about that.
X-Men Apocalypse, which
didn't he just play like a fashion designer in that?
Essentially,
in that
yeah. Basically. He just wanted to make the X-Men look cool.
He just wanted to take the X-Men as they were and turn them into the familiar visage that we see them in later.
Yes.
Storm, you should have white hair. White hair.
It should be side cut, white hair, long on top.
Didn't he make Professor X bald too?
No.
Didn't he have something to do with it?
No, I think he does go bald in the episode, but I don't think it's
the movie.
Yeah,
I don't know. I only saw it once and it was awful.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters, and that was that. Anyway, that actor is to play Solid Snake in the Metal Gear Solid movie.
I didn't know they were making a Metal Gear Solid movie.
Oh, it's been in development for years, since 2006. But it's starting to kind of pick up steam again.
Yeah.
In the last little bit, and especially now, I guess, with them casting the main. Yeah. And he's supposed to play Solid Snake. Now, I think it's a great casting.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good. X-Men aside, Oscar Isaac is a solid actor.
Yeah.
But if you need an example, go watch what's that movie with the robot? Autumn. Oh crap!
That's not a very specific.
There's a movie he's in.
With a robot.
And where he builds a robot. That's a sexy lady. Let's see, Oscar Isaac.
I don't know.
Ex Machina.
Ex Machina.
Yes.
I have not seen that movie.
Oh really?
No.
You should see it. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. He's really good in it.
Yeah.
Anyway, solid casting. I think he'll make a really good solid Snake.
Solid casting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Solid.
How solid is cast?
Yes. Now the problem I have is people who are sharing this information.
Yes.
Are posting images from the Metal Gear Solid series.
Yes.
Particularly the most recent one, which is Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yes.
And the picture they're posting is not Solid Snake.
No.
They're posting...
Because it's not Solid Snake in the game.
Phantom Pain, Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain is Big Boss.
Yeah.
Which is, a.k.a. Naked Snake.
Yeah.
A.k.a. Clone Daddy.
Clone Daddy. Is he really called that?
That's what I call him.
Clone Daddy.
He's solid and liquid. It's Clone Daddy.
Clone Daddy.
They were cloned from him.
Yeah.
So technically, they keep posting. I've seen
he would technically look the same.
They look the same, yes, but they are not the same character. And they're like, he's been cast as Solid Snake. Here's a picture of Big Boss.
Yeah. He's
like
been cast
wrong.
as this character. Here's another character that looks like him.
Yeah. So I'm just
I want to start generating pictures of Liquid Snake.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Okay. If they build a plot based around Metal Gear Solid, the first game, which is what I assume they're doing, because I know I've seen some of the concept art for it, and it has oh crap, what's the ninja's name? Gray Fox.
Yeah.
It has him in the concepts and stuff, so all that stuff is there. So, if they're going off the first game, that means if they go with the original, the clone thing, and that it's Solid Snake is going to fight somebody, and it's Liquid Snake, who's another clone of Big Boss, Oscar Isaac would play both of them. And
they don't have to. They don't have to look exactly the same.
I think it would be pretty. I want to see Oscar Isaac with a mullet and blonde hair.
They don't look that much alike in the game.
They do. It's just low res, so it doesn't look that great.
Yeah.
That game's wild.
All I care about in this endeavor.
They're not gonna do it. If they do it, it'll be loose clones or whatever. And
also, all I care about is all I want to know, and having now learned that they're making a movie, is who's playing Revolver Ocelot.
That would be
because Revolver Ocelot is my favorite character.
Yes. Yeah.
And I want to see that.
Uh-oh.
The baby is upset.
The baby is upset.
Yes.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Well, we need to get to the news.
Yeah.
So I can maybe help with the baby.
Yeah.
So speaking in the Metal Gear Solid realm, I think she's okay.
Yeah. She's fine.
She's fine. She's probably
just
go
On,
tired.
press on.
And okay, Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear Rising, which is a game with Raiden, came out. There was an ad for it put up in England, in Leeds, England, a giant wall ad in 2013, and has been there for 7 years. Like, they just took it down. That's the only reason it came up. They finally replaced it. And it's like, it kind of was this iconic ad because they put it up.
And never replaced
it. Never took it down, never replaced it. It was there for 7 years.
It wasn't even a good game.
I don't think it was. There's 2 games. There's Metal Gear.
I have no idea. I didn't play any of those.
I think it is only one. I never played it.
Yeah.
It was one of those that it's kind of a fight and action type game. And I did never play it, but
I never played it.
I hear it's okay.
Oh. I got the impression that it wasn't good, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
That's why I told myself to just not bother.
I don't know. I understand this. It's fine. It's just an odd little game.
Yeah.
But anyway, So it's been finally taken down and
Yeah.
replaced with a closing ad or something.
With Oscar Isaac as Big Boss.
as Solid Snake, and it's a picture of Big Boss, and it says Oscar Isaac under it. As Solid, yeah, okay. Rubber Duckies and Demon Souls.
Yes, I saw.
Did you hear about this?
Yeah, I did see.
So Demon Souls, the developers of Demon Souls, Blue Point.
Yeah,
Blue,
the people who developed the remake.
Yeah, the remake of Demon Souls. Apparently used a lot of rubber duckies in the game. They had a model for rubber ducky to test physics and lighting and effects and stuff.
Yeah.
And so apparently they got a little out of hand with it.
Yeah.
And like there were rubber ducks everywhere in the game.
Yeah.
And they ended up. They had a little video clip you can find on Twitter from one of the guys that worked there, and it's just like a table blowing up with a bunch of ducks on it, and all the ducks flying around. Yeah. And then it pans around. And there's a giant one off in the distance behind you.
In the fog.
In the fog, and you're like, oh, that's
a big ducky.
That's a big ducky. Oh. Apparently, they were like paranoid they were gonna forget a model somewhere, so they just completely deleted the model from the game.
Yeah, I was
like,
it'd be hilarious if you just playing
all of a sudden come across a ducky.
A little rubber ducky.
Yeah.
Completely anachronistic and doesn't fit into the setting at all.
Yeah, I just knocked my phone off the table.
You're just having trouble.
I'm having all kinds of trouble today. And they deleted the model completely. It's pretty funny. Let's see. Super Nintendo World. They put out some new pictures.
It looks really weird and surreal.
It looks pretty
colorful
good.
And cartoony.
Yeah, it's in Japan, but they showed pictures of the Bowser statue.
Yeah,
which looks amazing.
It's pretty cool.
And then also they showed there's one of the rides is Mario Kart. Obviously, it's an augmented reality. You wear glasses and ride the ride.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I found that out today.
Yeah.
But the part of the design of it is there's a row of the actual trophies, like the cups that you win in the in the Mario Kart tournaments. And I was like, that looks pretty good. They look really cool. I was like, they're probably gonna have like you could buy one of those, and it'd probably sell pretty good. Let's see. Scientists are studying why people like inverted controls.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a study in London.
Interesting neurological thing.
Yeah, well, they were trying to understand why some people prefer inverted.
Yeah.
And why some don't.
Huh.
So we might learn something in the next.
Because I've never liked inverted.
Neither have I.
Yeah.
But
we're twins, so we don't know. We cannot separate.
Yeah.
It's just you like some things that are gross. I like all things that are good.
That's a bizarre statement. Did you see the life-size Gundam?
No.
They made there's been several life-size Gundams made, but this one moves.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a show thing you go to, and there's a giant Gundam from like Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
And it's like the main one. I didn't watch Gundam. I don't know anything about it.
It's been a long time. I don't remember.
Yeah, it got this like launch bay thing. It's standing in, and then it does. There's like several procedures it'll do, and it'll like step out.
Really?
And like moves around, does a bunch of poses and stuff. Like they're testing it or whatever. And it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And it even has it where you can go up on the thing it's in, like the storage thing, and you can look down at it and get a real good close-up look up at it. It looks amazing. I was like, that's pretty awesome.
I'll have to check that out.
But the company that has it, I was like, what? How do y'all make a living? I mean, it seemed like y'all just, I guess, make giant Gundam statues and sell them.
I have no idea.
I don't know, but it's Gundam something. I can't remember the company that made it, and I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big thing that sells, so you can go through a gift shop after you see it and buy Gundam wings.
Yeah.
I think that's all we need to cover.
Yeah, that's it.
The rest of it's kind of like whatever.
Okay. Well, the rest of y'all, listeners, you can go to our website at dudndan.com. That's DUDNDAN.com. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Let us know what you think. And, we'll keep on trucking on.
Yeah.
We've done this for so long, Dudley.
Yes. 251 episodes now.
Yeah. And we're going to keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's no reason to
We're
stop.
a quarter away to 1,000 episodes.
Yes. So we're not going to stop till at least then.
So another
15 years.
Well, it's been almost 4. So it's
been
actually
more than 4. It's almost
3 times 4.
It's more than 4.
No, we started 2016. We're coming up on 4 years.
No, we're coming up on 5.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because we started in 2016, and that was at the beginning of 2016. We're about to roll over into
2021. You're right. It is 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
52.
So,
times,
15
times
years.
4 is
yeah,
200 and something episodes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. We've been doing this a while.
Yeah, I don't know why. But, go to our website. Let us know what you think. And keep subscribing. Keep telling people about us. And thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May. And this has been Dan and Dan.